Wow, what a day. Water. All right, see the folk coming on. Anybody come on? I remember it's been a long time since I've done a Facebook Live on a regular basis. I'm just getting back into it. And dang, it's amazing how a year and a new account makes. People used to pop on that thing like crazy. Anyway, yeah, hey peeps, how y'all doing? No one here yet, but that's fine. I'm just having some fun. I mean, I just had a great appointment. Some acupuncture's done around my neck area. I had a procedure yesterday. And did some maintenance work on my car. The tire pressure was low, but I'm having fun, man. I'm living the dream. I don't know about y'all. I'm living a dream. And I got a bigger dream about to happen too. Things about to get crazy. It's about to get serious. It's about to get sick. And folks going to ask me, what you do for a living? And I'm going to tell them, man, this is better than Social Security. This is better than disability. This is better than the retirement, a regular retirement. This is better than oatmeal, what I'm about to tell you. And guys, you want to share this with your friends as soon as possible. Get in a share, subscribe, share. If you're on YouTube, share, subscribe. Facebook, share, subscribe. Twitter, don't worry, I'll see you in September once you're fully under control. But I'm so excited, guys. If you're not watching this video live, that's fine. You owe it to yourself to look at it later. But I'm here to tell you things are changing. Change are changing. Companies are now switching where you can make purchases through crypto. There's ATM. I looked up in my area how many cryptocurrency ATMs are here. And I was blown away just by looking at Chesterfield County, Chester, Colonial Heights. I hadn't looked at Petersburg, and there should be one there. But I'm seeing the market change. The way we do currency is about to change. The way we view the dollar as a currency, I'm talking about the paper dollar bill, is about to change. Remember, paper dollars haven't changed that much since the 1500s. And the coins has always been the coin since the BC, before Christ. And I'm here today. The day is about those two types of means of bartering, those two types of means of exchange for service rendered or to exchange for a product is about to change, God, in our lifetime. And I'm here to tell you the time to be an investor in those areas is now. And I'm here to tell you because I'm going to tell you something. Things have been moving since the last 5 to 10 years. I didn't take hold of it. I wish I had. I'd probably be a multimillionaire by now. But I didn't take advantage of it because I didn't listen. So those who haven't listened before, the time to listen now is now. I mean, it really is. Now is the time to listen and to listen what I have to say. I'm here to tell you, crypto is about to become king. And if you want to get involved with crypto or hedge funds, which is basically your foreign exchange currency, because that is, once you get this Bitcoin going, foreign exchange is going to change. And foreign exchange is a big deal because you're talking about euros, dollars, runos, what do you call that other thing? Oh man, I can't think about the Philippines. There's a lot of other currency. I just can't remember it. Rubles and denarians. I mean, these denominations are going to be crypto oriented. Our money is already digital because if you haven't noticed, a lot of people paying their bills online. That means cash is moving online all the time. Make a deposit, direct deposit, withdraw. That's all done electronically behind your computers, ATMs, or your phone or your laptop. It's all digital money now. It's just about to become official digital money. The president already made an announcement in March to look into digitizing our currency. Prime Minister has already made the announcement, Britain's will go currency. It's not going to go anywhere. A lot of your top financial leaders, that's what I'm saying, guys. You got to listen, pay attention. My daddy said, you don't listen. That's why you don't get nothing. I said, I got to listen to him because he's right. and I'm listening. I'm praying you all listen to me. My kids, I'm praying y'all listen to me. I mean, all my kids, my nieces, my nephews, my cousins, y'all listen to me, at least on this. Because I tell you, I reached my success because I had to make some decisions, which I have outlined on the previous video. Because I remember one was listen, be around people who are in the know. Associate yourself with people on the know, who knows. But I'm here to tell you guys, the currency as we know it, how we know money, is over. Can I get a witness? Can I get a hand wave? Can I get a shout? It's over. The way we look at money is over. We got to know how money works, one, but also how to use that money and how money works. Because people, there's so much money. There's more money than people on the planet. Can I get a witness? There's trillions. There's no trillion populations. There's 8 billion people living on the planet. And there's over several trillions of dollars being exchanged all the time electronically, digital. I have friends. I just talked to an associate of mine who's an investor. He gets invested in stocks. He invests in coins. My fraternity brothers. And I pray all my fraternity brothers are listening. But anyway, I'm part of an organization that does that set up trade, that teach you how to trade, and they'll, you have a free trading platform to trade, or they will trade for you. And your balance is your balance. That's your money, okay? It's going as part of a hedge fund, cryptocurrency. It's trading every day. Right now, trade that money that just went up. And remember, it drove. It doesn't affect my balance, just the profit. I get wherever that profit. My profit is going to be bigger this Friday. Payday is this Friday, so it's going to be bigger. I'm going to roll that bad boy back in there to reach us, because it's going to reach a certain amount, which is going to pay me more than my retirement. But you have to be patient. 3 to 5 years is all you need, not 20, not 30, not 40. 3 to 5 years. Stop playing. First year, you can say, okay, I see it now. Second year is like, oh my God. Third year, I'm paying everything off. I am debt free. I am completely free. And you keep letting it keep growing, grow more and more. You know, I was looking at this guy on this guy who says what you do for a living on YouTube. And he ran into some people. Got beautiful cars. This guy was driving a BMW i8, and it was a $150,000 car. My preference is 750 Li, it's 160 or 120. And then you're talking about the other guy who was driving a $230,000 Ferrari. And he said, what do you do for a living? He said, I trade. What do you trade? Bitcoins. I said, Bitcoins. And he said, you do gorilla? Do you do ape? Do you do, there's just another name for it too. I can't remember the name of it. Do you do dogs? Because those code signs are names of coins. Now, the place I deal with, they deal with exclusively American Bitcoins, straight up, exclusively. And they'll trade, and whatever the profits, they distribute them out. Your money is being invested, and based on your amount, your dollar amount, you get your profit. Now, the 401 is a lot different because you're dealing with stocks, the value of companies, not coins, value of companies. Some people do both because they want to diversify their portfolio so they don't lose. They want to diversify them to a point where one down, one's up, fine, okay, or both up, that's great. Right now, stocks are tanking, except for the techno giants and those who are in cash on cryptocurrency, and those who are like Tesla doing good too. Tesla's stock just dropped $1 billion. Why? Because the Tesla founder and owner has just bought Twitter. The downside is just a temporary thing. It's like anything, it'll bounce right back up, and it will. It will. Tesla will bounce back up because Tesla is growing in popularity. Its stability is strong. I mean, I don't know too much about the batteries because back down there's still some up and down the battery, but that's just any new technology. And to each his own. I love petrol, and I'm sticking to it. Sticking to it today. I lie. Can't speak that for my great grandchildren. They could probably drive electric cars just like some of the sci-fi shows I used to watch, where electric cars were the thing, and they knew this. Electric cars been around 100 years. It's nothing new. I just like gasoline better. It's cheaper. It takes less time to fuel up. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do with electric. You got electric tanks that are gonna drive day on in without a charge. I don't know. Good luck. But back to this, the principle. All I'm saying, guys, I'm making this announcement. This is for you. Get in the program. Get with me. Get in the program. Become an investor. Learn how to trade, if anything. But learn to be an investor now where it doesn't cost you a whole lot. Because some things, just to invest in this thing, some of the things that I'm talking about, you're going to need a $250,000 or more, $10,000 at a minimum. All you need here is $350. If you can't stop smoking, stop drinking beer, stop going to places that you don't need to go, wasting time, put that money in and have the discipline, because money is discipline. The key to money is discipline. If you want to have a lot of success, want to retire very well in a short period of time, you want to see more of your money, you have to have discipline. You got to have spending discipline. You want to invest, and you guys, you don't want to be in a position to miss opportunities, because I've missed so many opportunities in the past. This is not the time. The time is now to not miss those opportunities. The opportunity is here and now. And of course, there's other opportunities out there you could invest in. Just don't invest money you cannot afford to spend. Don't do it. If you get rent that's due and all you guys rent money, you put that rent money to where it's supposed to go. If you have a car payment, pay that car, pay your bills. That's one of the key aspects I've talked about on my on another blog. But pay your bills. Pay your bills on time, because that's your credit. You want to pay your bills. But if you can work a second job and save up, great. If you can do some hustles through selling a product on Facebook or social media, do it. Get the extra cash and invest it. Get the extra cash. Instead of going out and having a yard sale. I'm about to give y'all $1,000 right now. Facebook got a great platform called Marketplace. And through that marketplace, there's a whole bunch of classified marketplace, little miniature marketplace all over the place, which gives you the opportunity to sell your product. You local, pick a local classified that people will see you. Go and make sure you're on Marketplace. Take a beautiful picture of the product you sell. If you're trying to sell a bed, make that bed up, make it beautiful, make it plush. Take a picture of it, bed for sale, because people look at stuff, they want it to look nice. If you got a car for sale, wash it, wax it, put some Armor All on that bad boy, shampoo the carpet, take some pictures of it, forward direction, take a picture of a clean motor, you watch that car moved. I made over $3,000 off of Facebook. Yes, I did. One prior to moving to my new home and right after I moved it. Right before COVID got bad. I have made thousands of dollars off of Facebook. Why? Because I learned how, self-taught myself, how to market on Facebook. Now, here's the thing. If you want to raise the money to invest, $350 at a minimum, $500 is even better, $1,000 even better. $10,000 is even better. Some people invest $10,000 right off the bat and they get a substantial income off of that money every week. Every month. It's sick. I mean, people making money in their sleep. I was watching a video, and I will put it on Facebook, of two young 20-year-olds. One makes $9,000 a day. The other one only $60. What's the difference? One is a delivery driver, and he just had maybe 2 calls on the app. They say, go pick up this and deliver. Only 2, not 5, not 6, but 2. He was only due $60, minus $14 for the meal, and that was it. That's all he earned. The other guy, on the other hand, who driving a Ford, what's that called? Ford GT. Ford GT is not cheap. He drives Ford GT. He go out to dinner with his friends, had a meal, sit down. The other guys had to eat on the go. And he made $9,000. He went in back home. The other guy stayed out all day long. The other guy was back home with his laptop. He lay down, took a nap, and he was clocking in over 7,000 that time when he was taking a nap. That's investment, guys. That's trading. He's trading. and made money. That's how millionaires make millions. And when they do well, when they have profit, they ever get some, like over $1 million worth of profit or $1,000, they may take some and buy a car with it. Done, paid for it. Excuse me. I'm gonna hold my phone now. Hey, I'm on live. He took that money and got what he want. Get your car out the way, save that money, and get yourself a house. However, that's just small fry. The rest, be an investor. Some of you might want to be rental property owners. You want to be looks good. You can see it. Ain't nothing behind us. Some of y'all might want to be own real estate property and rent. That's close. I think it's good. Yeah, you good. And I don't know why we got the camera right there. But you may want to be guys who own property, real estate property, commercial property, like apartments. There's guys making millions of dollars off apartments because it's all about the number of units, how many doors you got. They talk about, that's how millionaires talk. I talk to millionaires. I get on their language. I got on I was introduced to a forum with not Steve Jobs, but with Jack who's the owner of, what's his name, of Twitter, and the guy who owns, I can't remember his name now, Morris, start with an M. All right, so you gonna let her go or what? She stopped. Okay. The guy who now owns Twitter, who also owns Tesla and Space. These guys were talking about money. They were talking about leveraging. They were talking about currency. They were talking about trading. They were talking about it is here to stay, guys. Cryptocurrency is here to stay. Because they're going to make sure that people don't get into stuff and use 20% of their capital for something that's a piece of junk. It's just not so. And if you're thinking the other way, you're thinking that's junk thinking. These guys are investors. They invest. They know they're going to make their money back plus. So I'm getting it. My wife and I, we all in. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of your job, you want to spend more time with your families, you want to pay off some debts, you want to be a philanthropist, I forgot to pronounce it. Philanthropist. Oh, you want to give, you want to give to your fraternity. That's great. Be an investor. You want to pay your due, be a life mirror of anything. Be an investor. Stop playing. You want to be free from the job you hate. Be an investor. Become an investor. Matter of fact, you can still work your job and still be an investor until the point it replaces your job's income. Because at this point, you're losing money and time. So I'm just advocating, guys. The time is now. Don't miss the boat and say, I wish I could have, should have. I had the money, but I want to get to this party. I want to go to this, get this item here. You can get it. You have a whole lifetime to get it. Get in. And I'll tell you something. Get in the program where you be an entrepreneur while doing it, and save money on taxes. I'm about to give you another $10,000. Save money on tax by being an entrepreneur, because the tax law for the entrepreneur. Period. It's just the way it is. Every last one of your congressmen are business owners. Every last one. They may act like they're they're socialists or they're socialized congresswomen, men and women, but they're business owners. They are business owners, and they're making a mint while you are the pawn in the game of chess. So let's even the playing field. You get where they are and pass them. Make sense? Now, a lot of you gonna say, I don't know, I'm conservative. Well, true conservatives invest money. If you're scared, that's understandable. But here's the thing I want you to hit you guys in the eyeball with. Scared money don't make money. Because if everybody was scared, you wouldn't have a job. Because there wouldn't be a business. There wouldn't be a warehouse. There wouldn't be buses. Scared money do not move this economy. This country was not built on scared money. All right? The military wasn't built on scared money. I mean, we got one of the largest, best militaries on the world. Money, no object. Need equipment, tank, guess what? We know what a tank costs. They're a $30 million aircraft, no problem. F-22s are they're expensive. But guess what? Congress dropped the right to check. Why? Because they know how to leverage American money. And you should too. Look, I'm right behind a Range Rover. See that Range Rover? Somebody's either investor, doctor, lawyer, or whatever. They leverage it. There's a lot more millionaires out there who don't even have a college degree. Now, I'm a firm believer in education, especially when you're talking about medical, seminary, dental, law, or business management, or, all these other specialization skills that you're going to need. Counseling, licensed counselor, licensed social worker, skills. They give you skills, okay? But the ones who you work for are the ones who don't have a degree. So you work in a warehouse or you work in a tire shop, the owner doesn't have a degree. You're working for KFC, they don't have the founder never had a degree. You're working at Wendy's, the founder never had a degree. You just got his high school diploma before he died. Or GED. So, I say that to say that education is great, but not for everything. Some education doesn't guarantee you a whole lot, but investment does. Investment can give you that lifestyle that you want. You don't need a degree to be a trader. Not traitor, but trader. It doesn't require an education. The 18-year-old can do it. Yes, an 18-year-old. If you're 18 years old, you want a better life before your time you're 30, you need to talk to me. You need to talk to me. You work your job faithfully. You keep your grades up, and you invest $100 a week. Because you live in your parents, you can handle $100 a week. That's $400 a month, or $430. If you want that thing to be straight by the time you turn 22. And I'm serious. I see young guys, kids. They don't nothing cost them. They got money, and they're not worried about how much it costs. 20-year-olds, 30 years old, 18-year-olds. It's sick. There's this one little girl came up with the idea about app. What do you call those things? Drawings. Came up with a drawing that you buy. A drawing. She made over $1 million. She took an idea and went to work with it. And a lot of you got creative minds, but just need capital. But in order to gain capital, you have to become an investor. My wife talked about opening a number of businesses that's going to take capital. I'm not looking to borrow, but if I do borrow, I want to have leverage. How much money you have in your capital, Mr. Arnold? How much is your net worth? How much do you have available? Well, I'll go in for this much, you go in for the rest. And that's what a lot of guys do. You got nothing to show in your bank account or your net worth. And most banks not going to even try to deal with you, even with super credit. And our credit's up with 700s. Because I know 700 don't make a difference. There you go. You have a 700 that still doesn't. They're not going to give you 14,000 without collateral. Well, do you have a car that paid off? We want some collateral. But you walk on there, hey, I got this much sitting in this bank. Okay, we know you can pay the money. Okay, we'll give it to you. That's how it works, guys. That's the United States economy. That's the world economy. That's how business works. That is the business model that works. But this model right here is about to overtake the business model, the traditional business model. It's going to make billionaires and millionaires overnight. It's making billionaires and millionaires every week. Every week. You know what's sick? Can you imagine? Okay, we used to be happy about when I was back in, and I just want to be transparent. Back when I was in college in 1984 to 88, you know what the salary I always looked forward to and I was excited about? This is back then. As an electronic engineer, $20,000 I was excited for. $20,000. $20,000 today is nothing, especially in California, you're starving. $20,000 is nothing, guys. If you're happy with $15,000, $20,000 a year, God bless you. If you're content, if you can make it, car breakdown, you got to go GoFundMe. Somebody dies and have to go to a funeral, you need a GoFundMe, then you're doing yourself a real disservice. Especially when you're able to breathe. And if you're able to breathe, you can do something to change your life. Seriously. Do something. Kids, do something. Stop being living on the by and by. And when the morning comes, the morning already came, it already been overcome. It is finished. That's up to you. But I just want to share that, guys, today is now. I know some people popped in and popped out. Oh, he's talking about money again. He's talking about, well, why are you my friends? why you following me on Facebook? If you're not interested in money, get off my platform. If you're not interested in changing your life, get off my platform. Get out. Get out where you can, because I'm gonna spam you. I'm warning you. And I'm not gonna just go on your email and message you all day long. No, I'm not gonna do that, because this thing is too big for me to beg for anything. I'm not begging, but I'm gonna give you an opportunity to make the change in your life. It's up to you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't ask for your money. I don't get paid by you. I don't get paid. I just want to help you. Yeah, I get something with a little something, but that's about it. One time. And I like network marketing. I need you to sell a product. I don't sell a product or nothing. I don't keep no inventory. No. We like to finish cutting the grass. Looks, they didn't hit the back part though. But anyway, yeah, they back in our world, Sheila. I pray that somebody gets inspired by what I just said. I hope it inspired. Let's go down and see what they done. I pray that I inspire someone to become an investor. Doesn't matter if you're old. It's not too late. I don't care if you're 75 or 80, because I know people who are 80 years old investing every day and getting paid. Because you call me, you can call me and say you need $1 or some change. I'm like I said, no, because you already got it. I showed you how to get it, and you refused.
Oh, they did this.
Oh yeah, they did it. Look what they done in my neighborhood. Look at that. That looks so nice. It must be gone for today then. That looks good. That's quick. That looks nice. You see what I'm driving right there? Ain't nothing to play with. We ain't playing. I remember I got my first new car. It was a Ford Temple, and my wife asked me, "Can we afford that?" And the cut payment was $260 at the time. And you know what I said? We'll make it affordable. Fast forward to now, I drive a 750 Li and a 3X. I'm getting ready to upgrade that to a 7X. But it's not about that. It's about that lifestyle, guys. I'm telling you, get it. You go out there and get it. If you're healthy, go out there and get it. Be an investor and let that money work for you. How you doing, sir? Did anything I need to be aware of ahead? Hold it, baby. Am I good? All right. You see, that's what they're doing. They putting pavement on the street. Why? Because we invest in our community. We invest in our neighborhoods. Invest in your neighborhood. Become an investor, and then you can encourage others to invest. And then you can hold, like Savannah, where you at. We live in a private area. How y'all doing, guys? Y'all doing an awesome job now. Yes, yeah, a little slow. I think we have to get on the right side. Looks like the right side is almost done. Yep, beautiful job. I love it. Civil engineers are the best. That's why I joined the Air Force. Become a civil engineer. Oh, they're finishing up that side. Bless you, sir. I became a civil engineer in utilities. Hey, guys, how y'all doing? Outstanding. That's all right. You want to be a light in your community. It doesn't matter where you live. I grew up on Halifax Street, a beautiful community. You can go ahead, babe. Beautiful community growing up. You said you can go.
I know.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's cool. Thank you, sir. I speak to anybody, everybody. I don't care. Look at that. And I was in the Air Force. That's what we do, because we build bases and we set up flight lines. And we got dirt guys that do this kind of work, do pavement. We go to countries and help them out by building roads. That's what we do. Water, and I do water distribution. I do water treatment and distribution and plumbing. That was my job in the Air Force. And I work with these guys hands-on. I will get my hands out there, and they'll help me a hammer and nails, get to work. And that's what we do. Dig, cut this down, clean that out. I had a lot of pride in the Air Force Civil Engineers because we're making a difference and we could see the result of our work. Just like I see the result of my money working for me. I see the results every day. And I know a lot of you don't believe in it. I know you don't believe in cryptocurrency. I know you don't believe in investing. But I'm going to tell you something. It shows in my neighborhood. I don't care. All I want to do is help. Point you in the right direction. I'll just point you in the right direction. You make the due diligence on your own. Do your research. Do your research. Home sweet home. Yep. There we go, honey. There you go. The door's going up. I'm going to take this Lincoln for a drive and put some paint on it and be gorgeous. But I just want to encourage you guys. Become an investor. Cryptocurrency is real. I can point you in the right direction, help you get set up, and it works automatically. All you have to do. All right, honey, thank you. Anything I need to help you get out? Other than the trash? All you have to do is believe in yourself, believe in what you're doing, because it's going to work automatically. And all you have to do is take the profit and roll it back in. Because the highest the number goes up, so as the payout goes out every week. The more you put into it, and I'm not talking about out your earnings. I'm talking about your profits. You get a profit statement deposit every week. Every Friday, right? Friday. That's why they say Friday. Yay, yay, Friday. Yes, that's true. It's true. My friends experience it. My partners experience. We got like 7 people who just chimed on since we joined. And it works. Let somebody else, let the expert do it and monitor that computer all day long. Let them do all the work. It's gorgeous out here. Anything in the back, honey? No. Okay, cool. Anything you need? No. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and talk to my peeps some more. Whosoever will, let them come. Whosoever will. I'm out of my kingdom. Look at my little garden area. Look at that. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I'm going to sit under my favorite tree. Just want to relax a little bit for fresh air. I had a good acupuncture today. And a good procedure yesterday. Got some good professionals. And I'm working to keep myself healthy. But isn't this gorgeous? Landscaping. Did it myself. And with my help of my wife. It takes money to do it, though. For the amount of money it cost me, to do it, I did it myself, but I bought worth like $3,000 over time. Well, and this over here was like $1,500 just to redo this. $1,500. You know, you gotta, and like I said, I'm investing in my home, I'm beautifying my home, I'm upgrading it. And that's the things you do as a homeowner, because you want something nice. Now, you rent an apartment or rental properties, investors, that's what investors do. But you guys have a steward to take good care of it while they invest in those properties. If it looks attractive, people going to want to stay there. If it looks attractive, people want to buy the product. If it doesn't look attractive, they're not going to buy it, no matter how the price you put it. And you got to build value to it. I'm giving you a lesson on marketing and money. You got to build value. You can sell underwears for $100 if you want. I'm just using that example, but you got to show value on it. Hey, it got underwears that made out of silk, from the finest silk of Asia, and it has like little gold. If it has real gold threads in it, oh yeah, you could charge a premium for it. People paying a premium for a Tesla with just the basic material. AM, FM radio, and then a computer laptop screen on the right, instead of on the center. And that's difficult to see. I think that's one of the biggest flaws. Other than that, it's a nice riding car for what I heard. Never drove one. I drove a scooter that was pretty nice. But waiting 45 minutes for a charge is not my thing. I've got 5 minutes. Pump, gas, fueled up, 600 miles. That's me. But, they have a purpose, and maybe great for city driving, and that's about it. But guys, you definitely want to work to your future. If you're not living your best future, the time to do it is now. It's not too late. Be an investor now and be patient. Be faithful over a few things. God will make you a ruler over many things. So you're going to make you rulers over many things. You have to be faithful where you are. And you have to be, as far as, and that same applies to investments, you have to be patient to see the vision first. Apply the vision and be patient to watch that vision grow. You can't expect planting a seed in the garden and things gonna be about overnight. The first rain is there, because it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen, and that's for real. But I mean, like anything in life, you know, you go to work, go to college. That's seed too. I spend over $100,000 towards my education. You know, that's my undergrad and my master's. You know, and plus I still didn't include all the courses I've taken between tax courses, counseling, ministry, that whole thing, man. I had to invest not just time, but money. But I believe, I know, that I experienced it myself, my wife and I experienced, you know, investment in the currency or stock, that thing doesn't work. Let your money work for you. Put it in the bank. It's the worst place to put it, because the bank is investing your money, not you. They're not paying you. They're charging you $6 a fee a month for the privilege, but they're not paying you money that they profiting on. They're not giving you any kickbacks or anything. I forgot the name of the real word I want to use, but I can't think of it right now. But you're not getting anything out of it. You know, you put $6,000 in the bank, and 3 years later, I had over $20,000 in my checking account for 3 years. Let it sit there for 3 years. Can you imagine that? I actually let that money sit for 3 years, whole time, 20 grand. Pulled out, and I had money coming in like crazy. I keep pulling deposits in it, investing in it, but I never got a dime from my bank. Not even a thank you, not even a piece of chocolate, not even a yearly thank you. And it's disheartening. Banks are not there for you to make money for you. They make money for themselves. What they did, they took my $20,000 and lent it out. Made 15 to 25% interest off the deal. So I learned a very important lesson. Don't put all your eggs. It's great to have a checking account to do transactions. That's fine. Soon that's going to come to the income. You can do crypto. I have a crypto account. I can just pay my bills with that. Once everybody starts going crypto, that's all I'm going to do. Pay my car note the same way. But I'm here to tell you guys, crypto is it. It ain't going nowhere. Listen to the people who know. Listen to me. If you don't want to listen to me, do your own due diligence. It's the president of the United States and Congress backing him up. They're already in the game, guys. They're already in the game and winning. They got it before you, way before you did. And they winning. I don't care what your political background is. I don't care if you support Trump, Biden, Nebuchadnezzar, or whoever, or Stalin. The DC people already know what's up. They're in business. They make millions. Even right now, Biden makes millions in his sleep. His wife makes millions. Why aren't you? Why you want to sell it for less? Why you want to? Well, that's just too much money. Why, you afraid of money? You're afraid of really making a substantial income? Are you that afraid? I challenge you. Are you that afraid? Why are you afraid for? So if I pay you $5, go take the minimum wage and bring it down to $5 an hour, would you be happy with that? At the cost of gas now. You want to be in a position where you can go somewhere and don't have to worry about how much it costs. You want to get your car fixed? You want to get a new car without financing 29%? You want to listen to this brother. You really do. You want to listen to this brother real fast and hard. Because I'm tired of seeing folks get taken advantage of from used car dealership. Well, not used car dealership per se, because they got to do a job. But finance companies that makes mint off of you. Why don't you just reverse that thing, get your mint, and walk up to this is what I really want. At age 18 or age 22, age 23. Just be wise how you use it. Don't guzzle it. Don't abuse the car or abuse the stuff that you got. And always keep something aside in case you need that immediate cash. But I'm here. That's where it is, man. I mean, I'm living my dream. because I was wise to use how I use my money. And now I'm an investor. My dream is going to really take off. Why? Because I believe in it. I believe in me. I believe in my decisions, financial decisions, where I got me where I am. So, I mean, you know, like I said, you do your own homework. My brother did his homework. He checked my stuff out. Oh, yeah, he checked my stuff out thoroughly. He said, man, this is a good thing. I said, what you waiting on, bro? I'm going to get your money together. And let's talk. Get a friend on the phone. I got some experts on the phone who answer who questions that I can't even ask. Who've been in the game. And make it over 25 minutes. And don't mind sharing. What does it cost to call somebody in the know? You can't get to Bill Clinton, you'll never get to him. Trust me, you'll make enough money to talk to him. You can't get to Hillary, you don't make enough money to talk to them. Don't even waste it. They wouldn't even waste their time on you. People in the know and in the money, they don't hang around small-minded people. They're talking with people who got big visions, big dreams. You want to change the way you think. That's the first step. Even in ministry, you got to change the way you think. Because if you're thinking like a poor person, you're going to stay that way. And it's like Steve Harvey said, my fraternity brother, Steve Harvey. He said, there's nothing I can do for you. If you want to be poor, there's nothing I can do. I'll tell you, one millionaire told me he was born poor, but he's living rich. You're going to be born poor doesn't mean you have to stay that way. I just want to give y'all something. You don't have to stay poor. You don't have to stay, I'm living off $1,000 a month on Social Security. What you doing about it now? I'm living off $500 a month on disability. What are you doing about it now? My retirement after 30 years on this job, they only offered me a retirement of $800 a month. Okay, what are you doing about it? Besides working at Walmart as a greeter or working at the grocery store, working on a restaurant, or working with the odd jobs. What are you going to do about it to change it? What have you done to change your life? I'm a hustler. I'm always out to win. How about you? You should be out there to win. Like I said, I gave a list. Even the Bible talks about financing. Hey, bro, that's nice Mercedes. The Bible talks about money and how to use it wisely. Talks about greed too. Now, there's a difference in greed and wealth. Greed is putting yourself above somebody and stepping on them to get what you want, or lying, deception. And that goes on a lot without saying. But when you gain wealth honestly, and you invest through investment, and God even talks about investment. God even talks about investment. Jesus gave the parable about the three guys who on the talent. One was given 5. One was given, another one was given 3. The other one was given 1. The first 2 doubled theirs. Or the fifth one the one that got the 5th really done well with his investment. The other one did very good with his investment. But the last one, he put it in the bank and he put it in the ground, which is the bank, and did absolutely nothing. How you doing, brother? He did absolutely nothing with his investment. And God took that money and gave it to the one who did the most. He told him you could have invested. He did. That's what the word said. But so many us Bible-believing Christians don't believe that scripture. Why? Because we don't live it. And we wonder why we're poor all the time, living in the same neighborhood our grandparents and parents lived in. Or we're living from paycheck to paycheck, rent to rent. Or we're living from one Section 8 to another Section 8, like our mothers did and our grandmothers had. You don't have to live that way. You don't have to continue to live that way. You can change your life, but you have to make a decision now to be an investor or start a business. I mean, be an investor and start a business. How you doing, sir? And I'm right here. I'm camouflaged.
You're in the shade.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see you getting your grind on. That's outstanding. Have a good day.
You too.
Yeah, I'm like this all the time, guys. You got to be another thing, that trait I want to give you, be approachable. Have conversation with anybody, because you never know, that person could be you to take you to your next level. Be approachable. Be able to hold that conversation. Find something you have in common with the person. Have a conversation and have some meaningful conversation. Read books and have something to talk about. I talked to my physician. We were talking about boundaries. And I took a class on boundaries. I took counseling classes when I was in seminary. And my wife took it while she was learning professional counseling and human resource, I can't even think of the name now. It's been so long. But anyway, her human service. She was just getting her human service master's degree. And she was studying counseling because she wanted to be a counselor. So she got her marriage and family degree. But it's not professional counseling, so she got to do that, taking the same course. But anyway, that's another story. But at least invest in something you can have a conversation, read a book, or maybe watch a YouTube video or two, and learn something from it. You got to be self-taught. I learned how to operate laptop computers, even though I went to school and learned microprocessors. That's the inner workings of the computer, but never the software operation. I took a class. I bought some books home from the library called Computers for Dummies and started learning from there when Windows 93 was out, and started learning how to do that. And COBOL and Fortran. I mean, that stuff still works, but you don't see that anymore because everything in the operating system works on its own. You don't have to do them. I can talk about the floppy disk all day long. But anyway, the days of the floppy disk is gone. COBOL and Fortran is not a major thing. It's not a major thing anymore. Because we got operating systems. You got Windows 10. You got all this stuff. And it keeps evolving. As a matter of fact, Windows 10 is gone. It's getting ready to drop off by next year. By this year, it's going to be Windows 11. Yeah, things change, guys. You got to change with it. You got to change with it. You got to change your life. If you're 30, 40, 50 years old, you need to change your life now. If you're not happy with the way things going, you can't pay your car off in 6 months, or your car breaks down, you need $100 to $6,000 for an engine, you're in bad shape. You get sick and the deductible is $5,000 for surgery, you're in bad shape. Would it be great feeling when you just I ain't worried about it? Because I've been there. I ain't worried about it. Got the money? Okay, how much is? All right. Pay the man. And we're done. That's simple. You may owe taxes. You may need a lien. You may say to help your son get out of jail. And you don't have the money. You need a lawyer. $3,000 retainer, some $10,000 retainer. Just for a lawyer. Rich people got lawyers. You know that? Wealthy-minded people got wills. Now I'm getting into financial planning. I used to be licensed. I used to be a licensed agent, so I ain't going to talk too much about it, but I know people who are licensed agents. If you listen in, chime in, guys. I got friends who will help you with Medicare, Medicaid, who can help you with life insurance, give you a good plan for you and your family. So, and it's on a fixed plan where his whole life, you don't have to worry about prices going up as you age. Another good one. Now, if you like money is a thing, it's more of a focus now while you're between careers. Yeah, term policies is good, 10-year, 15-year term. But I like the 10-year, I like the whole life because it's permanent. Life insurance, it's a good industry. It's a good industry. Mutual funds are a good industry. But you got to be in position for it. You got to get yourself in position for it. Teach your kids now about money. People talk about the Jews so bad. Jews are smart because they taught their kids how money worked and how to save, how to leverage their money. Other races, Chinese, Japanese, Asians, they teach their kids the same thing, entrepreneurship. Where are you teaching your children? Are you teaching your children entrepreneurship? Are you teaching your children investment? Are you teaching your children how to save money? Are you teach your children to buy? You have 2 bikes, one for them to ride, play, and the other one to rent. Think about that. That's the first thing I think. I try to teach my grandson if he was. Every now and then I come, I teach him something about entrepreneurship. Say somebody want to play with what's your toy? You want to take the toy home? Can I take it home and play with? Yes. Give me $5. Give me $5, and when you bring it back, I'll give you $1. That's rent, because you don't know somebody's gonna bring it back. You use anything of mine, you're gonna pay rent for it. You want to use my lawnmower? $500, because it don't guarantee you'll be honorable to give my lawnmower back to me, but you pretty much bought it. And guess what? You'll sign a contract, and I still come after you for the other $500. Business, man. It's nothing personal. But that's same thing. That's investment. I invest in a lawnmower. You rent it. Give me my money for the day. Give you a receipt. You had a contract. If you don't bring it back, that's $500. That's what X amount of dollars per day. That's the same thing with cars. They rent cars for a $25,000 car for like $30 a day. $30 a day. By the time it's halfway done, that car is already paid for. That new car paid for, got miles on it. By the time they said, sure, I'll sell it to the dealership. And guess what? Got me another car. It's just the way it is, guys. But be an investor, man. Ladies, be an investor. Stop playing around with your life. Stop selling for the okie dokes. Stop selling for nothing. Stop selling for... God wants us to be prosperous in the right way. He wants to be, what does it say? What the scripture say? I can't remember. I got my nose stuffed up. But he wants to be abundant. I mean, more abundant. You like life more abundantly. Jesus wants us to have life and life more abundantly. Through him. Life more and life more abundantly. Abundantly is your finance. Doesn't matter if you got 20 acres of land with farm that makes some money. You know, you got 20 acres of land and they're all producing. That's great. You leveraging. You got a bunch of rental properties, you leveraging. But you got property that's not doing anything, not producing, you not making money, you losing it. You still got to pay property tax. I don't know, sell it. I don't think if it's not making money for you, sell it. Then invest, at least invest some of it. Get some of it out of the deal and invest it. See, so many people got land and I ain't even doing a thing with it. Ridiculous. Good evening, sir. Yes, I speak to everyone. But you see, they're doing a good job. Those guys, those dirt guys, they're doing a heck of a job. The street gonna be done before you know it. But when I used to work with guys like that when I was in engineering, and when I used to work in construction, I used to work with guys. I used to be on that jackhammer, be on a tall building on that jackhammer. I'd be on the 30th floor or 20th floor, scared out of my wits. Got stuff wrapped around me so I won't fall. And taking a jackhammer and breaking them concrete off the building because the steel is good. The steel is holding. But they want to put another floor. They're going to put a whole new, redone the building, totally rebuild it and, renovate it. They're doing the whole yard. I mean, that's like over almost $1 million project. And we got it done. It was hard work. I come home dirty every day, but we got it done. And I said to myself, I need to get in this kind of business. But in order to get in this kind of business, you got to have capital. In order to have capital, you got to build an investment. Savings account is not going to do it. I'm here to tell you. Look at your job. Go to your job website. Look at its history. Look at his investment. And there's a back of it. If it has stocks and trade stocks, there's a portion of it, and I don't have it in front of me. It's on my computer. Where you can look at his trading. What's coming up? What's the nearest thing that they're doing? Because that's what traders do. That's what traders do. We don't trade because, we like this company. Let's check this company out. Let's look at this portfolio. There's a way to do it. It's there. It's public. But if you don't know where to look, you don't know. I was blown away. I took a look at Philip Morris, Coca-Cola, Pepsi. I took a lot of companies. And I'm like, they announce certain things. You better invest your bottom line that can affect your bottom line. If they have found an expansion, stock goes up. If they're saying a reduction, stocks might take a dive. And if they lay off folks, they're looking out for their... And the only reason they lay off people is not because the company's not producing. They're laying off folks because, one, new management, redistribution of wealth, but they say they're looking out for the profit sharers, their investors. They're looking out for the investors. I'm talking about the $100,000 type people or $1 million type people. They're looking out for them. The more money you put in, yes, they take you serious because they want to see a profit. They want to see a weekly, monthly profit. They don't want to hear no excuses. They don't want to hear it. The board does not want to hear it. That's why they elect them boards. Like I used to be part of this other company. We elect our board members. So guys, you definitely want to do this. Don't wait. Don't sleep. Don't you give me that white man this. Don't you give me that white man that. And don't give me the Chinese this and or Mexican that or the Hispanic that. It's you. It's you. I'm calling you out. It's you this time. I'm an American who happened to be black, Dad. And I love my country, and I love the opportunity it brings to my grandfather. My grandfather was an entrepreneur. He had stores to create jobs for my cousins and my family. And that's back in the 30s, man. He had a construction company down that time, too. And he was a pastor. We have no excuse. He was my inspiration. That's why I push so hard. Even when things are going hard. Don't have a negative attitude when you go to work. Smile every day. People who smile every day, despite the storm, wins. Now I'm going to give you some guidance. But I want to encourage you guys, get into this now, or you'll get left behind. And there's nothing I can do for you. Get into it. So call me, message me, hit me up. Millionaire Mindset, 1965 at gmail.com. Or just hit me here on Facebook. Guys, this is real. Stop playing. This is real as it gets. That's all I'm going to tell you. Because I love you. My niece and nephews, y'all need to holler at me. My cousin, y'all better holler at me. Because I'm not giving anything away for you. You need to do the work, come in, let the money work for you. All you have to do is pay attention to Friday, reinvest it. Just pay attention to Friday, reinvest it. That's all you have to do. That's all I'm giving you. Anyway, love y'all. To all my PR brothers, Schoonay, to all my Omega brothers, Ruth, to all my Mason brothers, y'all better get on this thing. You get left behind. That's what you say. Wait, we haven't seen y'all in a while. You haven't seen me because I'm building and I'm not playing. I want to bring some friends along. I want to bring some of my friends along. My friends don't want to come along. Well, those who are with me, those are the ones I'm going to take with me. Those who are not with me, do your thing. I'll tell you, hey, how you doing? Give grip, love you. Drink some coffee with you. I'm not going to drink no beer, but I'll drink the coffee with you. And I'm not going to smoke a cigarette. Smoke-free environment around me. And that's it. Anyway, don't waste your time on small thinking. Think bigger than that. Do something. Young people, do something great for your future. Okay, I guess that's enough of my theological perspective on finances and investments. I pray y'all have a great day. I pray y'all have the blessed day, the day that you dreamed of. But look at your company that you work for and look at their portfolio. You may want to erase and look at their, instead of going through the middleman, go direct. Be a trader. Never know. Invest in other companies. Get you some Bitcoins. Invest to win or be left behind. Anyway, Millionaire Mindset, a.k.a. Beast Mode, signing off. Love ya.